It's your boy again, Robert Mugabe, coming live from Exhubgh studio, ready to bring you your trending news. I talk you guys say whatever the matter they be there, we will bring them. Fast forward, I hope you guys know organized labor. Organized labor is embarking on a nationwide strike. And you know what it means? Organized labor saying they are going on a nationwide strike. And if they go on a nationwide strike, I believe you guys all know what happened. That means it's going to affect our educations, it's going to affect our health center, our transport, and other stuffs. So if organized labor said they are going on strike, we should know that Charlie, the matter it get worse. And somebody will ask, why are they going on strike? It is because of the same Galamsey issue that everybody is talking about, which the government refused to listen. So they decided to embark on a nationwide strike, which I myself might join. So that one there, I want no day. So right now, after their request and meeting of the president, and they still want to go back on their 3 days strike without changing their mind, which is making people think that, hey, this time organized labor have taken the matter so serious. So my viewers, I will let us go and watch the video.
The government meeting with organized labor's response. We have concluded as follows. Our strike remain unchanged. I want to repeat, the strike notice remains unchanged. We have the view that what the government has proposed to do does not adequately address our demands, and therefore our notice of strike notice remains unchanged. Thank you.
Now, watching the video, you see how agitated and how serious their leader was. He's saying that they are not going to change anything from their request. Nothing will be changed. Everything will still remain the same until the government comes to understanding that he's going to speak with immediate effect on the Galamsey issue. If not, they are embarking. So they quickly release a press indicating some of the things that, or some of the policies or things that the government is already aware and need to do. You understand? It is not that he's not aware. He is aware. So they have stated some of the reasons that the government should come out boldly to do what? Say no to Galamsey. So quickly, I'll be reading some for you to see. So I read this from the Ministry of Information, press release. It said in reference, outcome of president meeting with organized labor as follows. A, the government will collaborate with organized labor and other stakeholders in a fight against illegal mining. This should tell you that already the government has do what? He's in his awareness. He there in mind inside. Say in Galamsey there, if the organized labor, they will do what? They will work on. So if the government is aware, why should he be forced by organized labor that he should come out to speak? Because it is something that already is there into awareness. I don't think if you promise your son that you buy school bag for him and the time when the child comes, Daddy, I want my bag, then you say something. So you want your son to come and force you before you buy the bag for your son? No. So organized labor is representing this press as a reference. You understand? For the government to be aware that these are the things that have been saying the same government have signed to, that he's going to work in collaboration with organized labor to put this illegal money to stop. And now that he's not fighting against his organized labor, says, we then you go struggle and make sure that this thing is into, has come to pass. And I read the second one. He said government will take steps when Parliament reconvenes this. I take it again. Government will take steps when Parliament reconvenes this month to revoke the environmental protection into bracket mining in forest reserve bracket close open regulation 2023 law 1, right? Law 1. So you see there as follow. Now I continue to read, and when we go to the C, he said that government will ramp up its enforcement measures, particularly as it relates to prohibiting illegal mining in water bodies and forest reserve. Charlie, critical. It check like what labor law presents me. The government is in our way. Anna Meboa. The government is in our way. Look at all this that have been said from the labor laws. These are their letter. So their time is an outcome. That is after. So these are the things that Information Ministry has presented to us that labor law is emphasizing on. That the government will take a critical look at this and make sure that he do what? A diligent needful to their request. But it look like the government still no one here. So they said the strike there, them go. The strike, if you go heavy come, them go.
Our strike remain unchanged.
Now it hasn't ended. I was still looking through, stealing the internet small. Then I came across a video. That video, it bust my mind past everything. Minyanka, Michelle Papa no 101. Then I'll ask him some few questions. And that person who is speaking is not an ordinary person or a commoner that you say this is just a mere talk. It has been somebody who was once a former MP for Asakowa constituency. Also a managing director of Exhubgh distillery and known as a former Kumasi mayor. Charlie Fritica, the man Imata Ichopot. This man is saying on a radio station on an interview that any of his people and that working under Exhubgh who join organized labor for this particular strike, then he's sorry. And I believe you people know what Exhubgh distillery produce. They produce the schnapp, that's our local schnapp, that's the Castle Bridge, and then what? Africa. And I believe that all of you know in production of those alcohol beverages, we need water. Okay. We need water. Provided this, we need water. So why should somebody who is not an ordinary person, a board director, Mr. Maxwell, or let me put it in Honorable Maxwell Kofi Juma, who happened to be the board director of Exhubgh, is saying this. Charlie, I'm sad for Ghana. Seriously, I'm very sad. This shouldn't be happening. And I was still stealing the internet, looking at other stuff, comparing things. This man is, per the internet research, he's 74 years. And we know that per our labor law in Ghana, when somebody is in 60 years, you have to retire. Now he's 60 plus 14. And this man is still working. Hey, my God. What a country are we in? This man is 74 good years. And look at the boldness and the confidence that he's having speaking. Please, let's take a look at the video.
It's a public sector. Are you threatening?
No, the
managing director for
Exhubgh.
Obi a Exhubgh no say organized labor see yankwa. Obi a man.
Okwa me yinedi.
Hey, Kofi Juma.
Me am yira me tie ka no. Wo de paako.
Obi o ya Juma Exhubgh say organized labor see yanko.
Yes.
Okwa obi yinedi.
Wo yinedi. Ko what the you pay?
Are they not part of organized labor?
You need labor laws for Ghana.
Your labor laws.
Yes. So I say, won't me man and Cassa will cost strike because Keskin buy it. What has it got to do with Gihok?
It's a national concern.
National concern, let it be national concern. But no Gihok concern.
Gihok is a government institution, or?
How?
And I abide you,
a Ghana for a Jumako. Yes, and there are rules. Nti obi te ho na wana yie na ne kon ye ne ya na o sori ana o ba be keka nsem ana mo sumu di akire we do pako no mo kra no go mo wesi a time because enya safo ne gugi ho
hey and obi o want use your best of organizing we go track e yes some be very as enya nyansa de no ye
me se enya safo me na me ka bibia me ni mu bia fi asem me fi asem
hey you have a good video.
So this man was just speaking. Charlie, looking at the video, his postures and his attitude alone is Charlie, I'll make a common space. His postures and his attitude is telling us that Ghana, we are joking. Look at how he's saying. Citing some unnecessary examples. And I'm wondering whether he understands the labor law very well, because he's a big man. He should understand this better. Because if Gihok is a governmental company, and you are working there as board or head of administration or money director over there, and the whole labor organized are embarking on strike, we are not exempting or we are not taking out Gihok. Gihok ide Ghana, we be Ghana company. So why will you say if any of your workers partake in that strike, you should consider yourself fired or your contract terminated? Charlie, bro, Ghana, we are a joke country. Seriously. We have people like this who are supposed to be on a retire, and they are still employed, working. And look at the attitude that they are portraying, which means they are not going to help us grow. You see, you use water in production of your alcohol. You use water in distilling of everything. Now, you are telling us that Galamsey is destroying our water body, and you didn't see anything wrong. Now, are you trying to tell me that the castor breed that we are buying now, it should be polluted? Because you ensure with other chemicals. And am I lying? Yeah. And you ensure with other chemicals combined to give us the alcohol. Right? Who on this earth will tell us that water is not needed when you are preparing alcohol or when you are producing alcohol? Water is the essential, one of the key important thing that you need when you are producing alcoholic beverages or any other beverages. Is needed. You see, but this man is speaking as if he don't know the law under the labor organized section. So I'll quickly take you to the section 63 Act 2 of the labor law. And he's saying that anybody working, I'm already part of it. I just want to summarize this for you guys. Everyone working, whether under a government or a private entity, has the right to say or protest on things that he or she is not comfortable with. So, if a country is crying out, and it is not any ordinary person that comes out to say, I'm going on strike, but it is a whole labor law. Who are you? Don't forget that Gihok Distillery is not a private entity that you can say that with your bold chest that, oh, and now because of AMM is my company, and then because of that, anybody who participates, yes, that is a private company. Even with that, labor law have a say. You see, talk less of a whole national company, which is not your private company. You are speaking like the company is built by your own pocket money. You see, let's be serious for once in this country. Let us see our country to be a country that your personal great grandchildren will come and live on. You see, when you have money to import water to drink, think about other people, right? Other people who don't have the means to import water, rather to depend on that polluted waters to survive. Look at our lands being destroyed. We cannot farm anymore. Even in the state of Galamsey, some schools are being destroyed. Just imagine. And as matured and as a position that you are holding, you come out on air to speak, all because you are part of the MPP party or whatever, or you are thinking, you are afraid if you should speak against it, you'll be demoted. And you, 74 years, what else do you want? If it is not corrupted country like Ghana, 54 years, you should have been on your retirement list 14 years after your retirement. But because of greed and selfish interest, most of these leaders are there. Most of these stakeholders are there. Because ni champagne bi ni bibi na wanu ona akokeka na adwen. He doesn't think about the youth. What about we? Now that we are growing to give birth to children, what legacy are we putting up for our children? These are the things. And to wrap up, I just want you guys to say that, to see that organized labor is a very serious thing. And whenever they say they are going on strike, please, let us be careful, because they are not going to leave any person. You understand? And we so therefore is going to affect our country economically. Let us be serious and reason about this whole thing. Let us not see it like a political affair or whatever it is. No, this is a serious issue. It's a nation issue, and they are dealing with it per what is related. So I want you guys to understand that labor law is not a joke institution in Ghana. If they don't want to take it serious, fine. But if they are taking their issue personal, then we are into a serious problem. And I want the government to look into this. Because tomorrow will be 10th. And as it stands now, nothing has been done. You understand? So that means they still have today, and after today, they'll proceed. And when they proceed, it's going to disturb the country. About self, if I say I go continue talk, it won't take time unless they can't lock me. So, my viewers, dive into our comment section. Say your mind there. We are ready to interact with you. This is Exhubgh Studio, and it's your boy Mugabe. Meet you some other time, right here, same time. Bye-bye.